what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about like some stuff that's been happening IRL. It's not really a problem, it's just like, it's my PC, okay? And I consider my PC to be an IRL thing, so let's get talking about it. So, as you've probably read in the title, my PC died. And what I mean by that, it doesn't work at all. Like, when you turn it on, it doesn't turn on for some reason. And apparently the reason was because the motherboard failed or something. I don't know, I don't really know why it doesn't work anymore, but it just doesn't. So let me tell you the story from beginning to end. So it all started when I like woke up one morning. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go play some Hypixel. So oh, you wanna? Alright, I don't know why he was trying to do that. So I went to my PC and I tried to turn it on, but it didn't turn on, and this weird orange light just started flashing. I was like, yeah, that's probably not a good sign. So I tried anything. I tried the first thing that any logical person would do, and I tried to turn it off and on, and surprise, surprise, that didn't actually work. So then I moved on to the second thing, which is probably a bit smarter, but I held the power button, and that also didn't work. So I just kind of gave up and asked for someone to help. Oh, my bed's gone. I need to go to Gapple. So anyways, after that, I asked my brother, and then my brother came over and he did some weird stuff. He tried the same thing as I did, and then like after that, he plugged out the power and then plugged it in again, and that actually worked. And after that, after a few days, I decided I want to edit a video, so I went onto my PC and it wouldn't turn on, so I did the same thing with the power, and then it turned on. And then after that, when I loaded Premiere Pro, 2 seconds after I started editing, it just crashed. I don't know what was going on with Premiere Pro, but it wouldn't normally crash like this. I was like, hey, I'm gonna try again. And then when I opened it again, and then I loaded Premiere Pro, it also it crashed after 2 seconds once again. So I was like, hey, this probably maybe relates to thing about my PC flashing or whatever, or the fact that it doesn't turn on when I shut it down. So instead I decided to ask my dad, in which when I first told him about it, he just kind of walked into his room and didn't say anything, but he was actually going to like to the troubleshooter or whatever, but I didn't know that. So I was like, hey, you know what, if he's not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it myself. And I searched up a YouTube tutorial, and I saw these people just like opening up the PC and stuff, and I didn't trust myself doing that, because if I ruined the PC, I probably would get screamed at. So after thinking about it for a while, I was like, you know what, the PC is not working anyway, so it's not a problem if I just try to fix it, maybe. And I followed through the YouTube tutorial step by step, like my life depended on. Why does this man have obsidian? No, what is my... Damn it. So anyways, after I followed through the YouTube tutorial, I closed out the PC and I checked if it would turn on, and it wouldn't turn on. And I tried the power thing again, and it also didn't work this time. So the PC was just no longer openable. But I mean, I still saw the flashing orange light, so I was like, hey, maybe I didn't change anything, right? And this is like when I started to get a bit worried. Then I walked into the living room and I was just like very concerned, because I didn't know if I actually ruined the PC or if it was like always like this. Anyways, my dad comes out of his room and then he goes to enter my room to check the PC, and then he takes like one look at it for like 3 seconds, then leaves. I'm like, eh. Then a few minutes later, he comes out of his room with this sheet of paper and he like highlights a few things, and then he gives it to me. And I checked the things on the paper, and it shows like a flash pattern. Now, I didn't really think much of like the orange light flashing at first, but apparently it meant something. And then I checked like how much beeps it is, and then like my dad highlighted this thing that said system board failure. And apparently that's the motherboard, according to Google. And I didn't really think much of it at first, because I was like, oh, it's just, I guess the system board failed once, maybe I could fix it. And then I checked YouTube, and everyone on YouTube's like, oh, your motherboard's, it's dead. It's just gone. And I'm like, oh, just replace the motherboard then. And they're like, the motherboard, it's like at least $100 or something. You know, not much. And this is like a pretty big shock, because like I thought this was just a small thing, so it was like pretty hard to take at first. Then when I actually found out, I was like, oh, my PC's dead. Oh, this man's just... But yeah, frick. I think I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm dead. My bed's... Frick. But yeah, this brings me to now. My PC's dead and I can't record anything. But you might be wondering, well, how are you filming this then? How are you playing mine? How are you even like recording or uploading this onto YouTube? And well, just 2 seconds, okay? Just wait for a bit. This only happened like a week or two ago, so I've had time to recover from this. My dad had like a spare PC lying around. I mean, it wasn't really spare because like it was in the living room. It was basically for my little brothers. But now like my dad moved the PC to my room, so my brothers are gonna have to like share the PC with me, which is gonna be a bit odd, but I mean, hey, at least I have a PC to record on now. Now, this PC is like, I guess, slightly faster and better, but like, it's still kind of relatively the same. It's basically the same type, it's just with a little more RAM. So as I was saying, it's basically the same PC, like, but with a little more RAM. So, oh god, this man's just... He almost did that long block clutch. But yeah, if you've been wondering why there've been like no uploads recently, that's kind of the reason. But another reason is just because I was like trying to find what content I should make. Frick, how did he punch me? What? Now that's basically it for the PC stuff, but I'm still trying to like test which videos do best on my channel and what videos I could probably make, because I'm kind of thinking of making just normal commentary videos like playing Bed Wars or playing maybe Blitz, even though Blitz is a bit old. So yeah, you're just gonna have to wait on more content now. So I'm trying to make it so that I can record more than one time a month, which is a bit difficult, but I'm getting used to it. So that's it from me today, and I'll see you next time, I guess.